Okay, so let's talk. Look at this behind us. Is this real?
Yeah, I think so. What camera is that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to look
Cedar
at
Hill?
Cedar
It's
Hill
our Cedar
camera.
Hill okay,
Yeah.
so this was where they were having rain earlier today.
Yes, so basically south of DFW, that's where we saw the highest coverage of rain. That's where we saw the most amount of rainfall, 1 to 2 inches in some spots. I mean, it's what triggered some flash flood warnings.
Is this going to help us stay cooler today?
It is.
Okay.
The cloud cover, it really did slow down our warming process this morning. Even at DBU, temperature right now of 80 degrees, feeling like 83. Generally by this time of the year, whenever we're at this hour of the day on a sunny day, we're already in the 90s. So we are well below track on that, and I am okay with that. Right now, that rain has pushed off towards the east, and we're seeing a lot of that intensity lower, a lot less lightning with that as well. We did see that flash flood warning for Navarro, areas of Henderson, Ellis County, and Johnson County. That has now expired, and we don't have any warnings left across North Texas. We do still have a little cloud cover out there, but starting to see some general clearing across Wise, Parker County, and in Denton County as well. Even some clearing over the lakes there. Not looking too bad. We are going to eventually see that our temperatures are impacted by this rain and cloud cover. But for today, our rain coverage still stays about a 20%. We had about 30% coverage of rain this morning, 20% coverage of rain through the afternoon. Temperature makes it to 93 degrees between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. But even with some of this rain in the area, we are still going to see a heat index close to about 100 to 102. And that's mainly in locations where we don't see the afternoon rain. Afternoon rain is not guaranteed for everybody. 94 for the high in Fort Worth, about 95 in Denton, 92 in McKinney, 93 in Dallas. Normal for this time of the year is 97. Everyone stays below that today. And again, it's thanks to the rain. Okay, so here's this morning's batch of rain. That's going to eventually clear into the early afternoon hours, but whenever those temperatures climb, because we still have so much moisture in our air, we're going to see some afternoon pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Again, 20% coverage at best for today. So this is between 2 and 4 in the afternoon. You see some of that activity with any thunderstorm that takes shape today. The brief heavy rainfall and the gusty winds will be the primary concern, and they generally will last through about the evening hour. So we'll see a lot of these storms kind of fizzle out after about 6 or 7 in the evening. And then we're looking a little drier overnight, with the exception of a few little showers in East Texas. Otherwise, we are looking at a 20% coverage for Thursday as well. So let me take you through then. Thursday afternoon, again, very scattered in nature. After about midday, we'll see some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Threat for severe weather stays low, but brief heavy rain and some gusty winds with any thunderstorm is possible. Okay, let's talk tropics. There is a chance of development, very small, across the southern Gulf. Right now, it's a disorganized cluster of thunderstorms on the southern side of the Yucatan Peninsula. And then there's another area of interest that is starting to look less and less likely that'll be really anything. Meanwhile, the 5th named storm of the season, Tropical Storm Erin, is still strengthening as it moves west at 17 miles per hour. And right now it is headed to the west, but it'll eventually take a turn. So the current forecast does have Tropical Storm Erin eventually becoming Hurricane Erin sometime Thursday night into Friday morning. That would officially be our first hurricane of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season, eventually strengthening to a Category 3. That means major hurricane status as it moves just to the north of Puerto Rico before it takes a turn to the north. So this track, a lot of models have it staying north of Puerto Rico and then moving towards Bermuda. This keeps it off of the East Coast, but some high waves are still possible for the East Coast as we approach next week. Temperatures here closer to home, staying cooler than what's considered normal for this time of the year next week. Until then, we hover right around normal through the weekend with limited rain chances. We'll be back.